What's your statement about this Bricc Baby incident that you allege happened earlier?
Bricc Baby should tone it down. Those people that he know really don't want to go there with him, stop playing with it because he's not thinking logically. He's like, so much could happen to him. Like today could have been real bad.
You got him set up.
No, I didn't get him set up nothing. He lined himself up, right? Because you be on the phone with Bricc Baby, me or Luce Cannon, and it's cool. And then you look up, hour later, he's sitting in here calling us all kind of disrespectful names. It's crazy. No, for real. It's like us sitting here, right? And then tomorrow morning you hear me on Clubhouse just going at you. Be like, yo, what?
That's a lush move. We'll talk about that too.
Right? That's weird, right? So, you know, I hope today was a lesson learned that, bro, like, let it go, because one day people may not have any amnesty, bro.
So he hit up somebody to link with them for what purpose?
No, he's in Vegas.
And
he's in Vegas, right?
And he tried to link up with somebody, and then surprise, Luce Cannon pops out the cut.
No, he reserved the Airbnb.
Okay, and somehow it ended up being that the Airbnb renter was associated with Luce Cannon. That's crazy.
You know, it was his Airbnb. They informed him that the owner would meet him at the Airbnb to go over how to.
And Luce Cannon was the owner.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Should we call him to get his version of the story?
Call who?
Bricc Baby.
I mean, I talked to Bricc Baby already.
And you told him that you were part of him.
We wasn't part of nothing. We don't want to listen, man. Let me tell you this. We don't want to do nothing to Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby running around with what's the homie name?
Conrad.
Conrad. We got major love for Conrad. And see, I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is you guys on the phone earlier?
After the fact, having a conversation.
Okay.
Right?
At 10
today.
What's it say? 10 a.m.?
That's today.
No,
12
noon. At noon, exactly.
Right.
What are the odds?
So our whole thing is like this, on some real I really believe at this point in time, our move is to bring the West Coast together. Right? We did it with music. Now podcasting and television, subscription-based apps, that's the wave.
So you want to unite the West Coast against Bricc Baby?
No.
Okay.
I want everybody on the West Coast to be able to maximize and utilize one another's resources and be able to do things and go places and interview people without it always being some conflict about us. And I've slowed down a lot on it. People call me, I'll be like, I'm not tripping it. You know what I'm saying? And let's gatekeep our coast, right? Let's not allow other people from other places to gaslight us against one another. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these people I set back, I don't even know. Like, I don't know ODMs. As much as I want to dislike him, I can't hate him, I don't know him. What, am I hate him because he a Crip? I don't care about if you're a Crip or not. You know what I'm saying? That don't bother me. It's like,
if you were going to hate him, you would probably hate him because he said a bunch of shit about you, right?
Yeah, but
Not
the things he's saying is like, it really, he know it like I know it. We really ain't got no real reason to be at each other. His reason to dislike me is because I mentioned Crip Mac's real name when I said I was gonna bail him out, which is crazy because he's a public figure. It's
I feel like almost everybody who knows Crip Mac knows his name.
Right? You know what I'm
you
saying?
Know him
So,
even a little bit.
You know, my whole thing and Luce Cannon did good today. That could have went another way, but like,
you have video evidence of anything happening to Bricc Baby in Vegas? Because I feel like knowing you guys, there's almost no chance that you didn't film something.
Nothing happened to him.
Yeah, but I still feel like you guys would create a video asset in order to be able to prove that this happened. We don't have to
create. Every home that we have has video and audio. And
so you're saying Bricc Baby made it into the house before this confrontation started?
He made it to the driveway. You know,
I'm also very intrigued. You made it sound like he threw me under the bus.
he's upset with you.
This is the first I've ever heard of that.
He's upset with you.
I don't understand how
he's
that
been
could
trying to
possibly
get his
be the
homie
case.
a job.
See, I don't think he's ever said anything to me about getting his
homie a job.
I mean, why would that be a reason to be upset with me?
I don't know.
I'm hesitant to take your word for it. I guess I got to hear what his version of this is.
Let me ask you something. Anything I put on the table with you, it ever come back to be some bullshit?
For sure.
What?
Well, we had to take down the podcast about Big U because we got a cease and desist, and because all that seems like it's bullshit.
No, you got a cease and desist from Big U. Now let me ask you a question.
But you guys were acting like it was so certain that all this information was going to come out, and then it never came out.
Well, you know, that kind of falls on another side of it, and it's crazy because I'm dealing with that right now with legal, right? Getting our drives back and everything that should come back.
I'm just saying that you saying that
months.
He said that he's been trying to get his friend a job here and that he's mad at me about it, like that's so outside the realm of actually something that happened that's kind of confusing to me.
Okay,
I got to ask him about that.
At the end of the day, this is how we like to play it.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna say nothing to do nothing until you do. But understand this: all our cameras got audio.
Ooh, okay.
So, end of the day, you know, this footage could be very damaging because coming from the streets where we come from, there's certain things you just don't do. Luce had he held back. He didn't have to, but he did for certain reasons. But when you do certain things and you woofing the way you woofing, you got to take it to consideration. Like, if I was a dude that ran around with my little kids all the time, I wouldn't be this active. Because I got my kids with me all the time. Right? But you can't be doing all that woofing, and that's always your wall. Right? Because as a responsible adult and a father, and even a gangster, you got to take these things into consideration. Because one day, somebody's patience might be short to where they don't see that. What it used to be in the past, it ain't today. We see a lot of stories of, you know, people that just don't care. So this is not a conversation to embarrass or expose, because it would have been up. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 hours ago. You know, it would have been up, but like, people really need to slow down, bro, with what they doing, what they saying. This new thing they do. They'll say something about you, right? And if you don't address them, they let the world feed on it. But the minute you come at them, they say, I'm just trolling. Nah, bro, it's a line between trolling, which is clowning about something that's unrealistic, versus saying something that could be believable and slanderish on somebody's name.